Good evening, everyone. Romney Smith at WTOC for the News Now. This is where we bring you updates of stories that we're working on for you right now. And of course, you know, the big story today was that military plane crash that happened in Beaufort County. And we continue to follow that crash right now. WTOC has confirmed that the pilot only had minor injuries, nothing serious, and he safely ejected that plane that went down on Luke Barnwell Island in the Grays Hill area of Beaufort County. Emergency services have been out there all day long. WTOC saw boats, ambulances, fire trucks, and many more emergency vehicles come down Clarendon Road to help out. Captain Bromage with the Beaufort County Sheriff's Office spoke with WTOC about how they train specifically for aviation disasters.
Actually, a few months ago, there was actually a pilot rescue training in Beaufort that we participated in. So the emergency services personnel that are on scene have worked together before, naturally during hurricanes. But again, we had a pilot rescue exercise a few months ago in Beaufort. So we're just very fortunate that no lives were lost, and it wasn't a populated area that the plane went down in.
Officials are asking that you still steer clear of that area because the wreckage will have to be picked up in a little bit. Also, WTOC spoke with some neighbors who were in that area who were understandably startled by the loud noise. We spoke with some women who said they were simply tending to their yards and relaxing, enjoying their Friday, when they heard an explosion, saw the plane, and fire. Neighbors tell us it was a very scary experience.
But I called 911 while I was on my way over there, and they explained that they already had a 911 call about it. And then we saw all the boats and all the planes and all the helicopters, and got a nixle on my phone saying that the pilot was actually ejected from the plane and he was found safely. So we're all happy about that.
The Marine Corps is taking over the investigation, but local law enforcement say they will help wherever they can. Also, for those of you who will be in Beaufort tonight, the Beaufort Police Department will conduct a safety checkpoint. Here's your heads up. The checkpoint will be on North Street and Carteret Street from 10:30 p.m. till midnight. Police say they're looking for proper use of seatbelts, valid driver's licenses, and proper registered vehicle registrations. Now, this is partially being done to fulfill the highway safety grant. If you're going to be in that area, drivers are asked to use caution. All right, you might have heard this today that Facebook admits that it was hacked. 50 million users, yes, 50 million were impacted. So if you had to re-log into Facebook today, you were probably one of them. On CBS Evening News, they kind of explained what happened. Take a listen.
It happened through the interplay of three slightly obscure bugs. Whoever did this had to be extremely sophisticated and looking extremely deeply. But the upshot was by looking at these three bugs and how they interact, they were able to take over people's accounts. So how do you know if you were hacked? The first clue is whether you have to log back into Facebook today, because they logged everybody out and reset them. Secondly, Facebook will put a little announcement at the top of news feed saying important security update.
All right, so it's always good to check that out and, of course, re-log in, maybe even change your password as well, and check your security settings, too. I was one of those people, so as soon as I realized I had to re-log in, I thought, I don't remember logging out, but whatever, and I did it. Come to find out, I was probably one of the 50 million. You might have been, too. All right, it's Friday night. That, of course, always means high school football. Ken Greiner has a preview of what you can expect tonight on the End Zone.
All right, it is week 6 of the high school football season and the End Zone, of course, which is myself and Jake Wallace tonight at 11:30 to 12:05, your only 35-minute show in town. Really interesting night. We've got 4 games involving South Carolina schools and Georgia schools. First one, Hilton Head. They make the trip over the bridge. They're playing out at Pooler at New Hampstead. Also, Richmond Hill traveling in the Palmetto State. They will play at Bluffton. Wildcats 1-3 right now, playing a tough schedule though. Okay, and Beaufort's making the trip to Wintersville, better known as Valdosta, Georgia. Calvary Day headed up to the Charleston area to face St. John. So it's really going to be interesting to see how those games play out, because most of them will be getting back into region play next week. Groves and Savannah High in Memorial Stadium. That one is 2 teams still looking for their first win. That's a region game. Jenkins is at Islands. The Warriors are 2-0. And interesting matchups also in Single A, as most of those games are in region play. You've got Claxton playing host to Country Day. The Hornets are undefeated at this point. Savannah Christian, they open up on the road at Portal. Bradwell is home, and bigger schools to Wayne County. Just a few of the games we'll cover. Trying to get 20 of them for you tonight. That's going to do it. Watch us on the End Zone.
All right, so that will be on tonight. We hope you watch. Guys, thank you so much for watching. I see a bunch of you weighing in here. James Durrance watching from Marietta, Cobb County. That's where I'm from. And a bunch more of you giving emojis. Hello from Richmond Hill. Hello from Avondale. Certainly appreciate you guys watching. You can always weigh in and catch up on all the stories on our website, WTOC.com. Have a great evening, guys.